Well, congratulations, Brent, on winning the third WS Cox Plate. You were successful on Fury's order, Family of Man, so-called. You've won 4 races on so-called, weight for age race on so-called this year, but you haven't won a handicap. Now, this horse hasn't won a handicap since he's been at his top. Why doesn't he win handicaps?
Well, this time in, the only handicap he has running virtually is a Caulfield Cup. The other one was a 4-year-old race. In the Caulfield Cup, he struck a lot of bad luck, really, basically from his barrier draw, and when he got a bad check around about the 700 metre marker, no, about the about the 700 metre marker, and virtually had his chances extinguished at that stage.
Do you think he could run the 3,200 metres of the Melbourne Cup?
Well, he's won 2 St Ledgers and 4th in the Adelaide Cup when he was at the end of his preparation, and his run was good, so there's no real reason why he can't, and I think he's nicely weighted for the Melbourne Cup. Yeah,
well, look, let's have a look at the WS Cox Plate again, and we can study a bit more as we go along. We can have a chat about him.
Okay.
Well, there you go, there you're off. You're happy at the start. I noticed you dropped him back here. You're going back across the field. You're getting shuffled over more than going over there yourself, weren't you?
Well, I knew before the race started that I couldn't go hard early because I'd end up very wide going to the first turn, so I thought probably I might place him about midfield, and at that stage, after we jumped, it looked like I couldn't get anywhere near
You got a bit of a bump there too, or you bumped the other horse off?
Yeah, no, he just got a bit of a bump beside Panamint.
Now, were you happy when you were back here last with Panamint?
Well, the pace was nice, and he was travelling well underneath me, and I thought if I just sat there and waited till we got down the school side, I'd make him move then, and he got a good run through them.
You were quite content to be back there, sort of doing it easily?
Yeah. You know, I knew at that stage we sort of needed some luck, but as luck out of it.
Well, you're still last there, aren't you? You're a long way from the leader.
Yeah, I was still second last, about the 800 metre mark, I think.
Yeah. But you were quite prepared to be back there?
Well, there was no point in taking off 3 or 4 wide round them.
Well, there you go now. That's when you start to go.
Yeah.
Did anybody tell you ever at Moonee Valley, once you start to go, you keep going, you don't stop?
Well, I went to go on the outside of Family of Man, and Family of Man come out. I thought, well, I'm going to end up very wide turning for home, so I eased him.
I'm going to go back to start.